Good morning, thanks for joining in today. Today I'm going to make my version of Shami Kebab. What's Shami Kebab? Shami Kebabs are kebabs in which the main ingredients are red meat and chana dal. The red meat can be lamb, mutton or beef. I'm using half a kilogram of boneless mutton. With the meat I'm using 150 grams of chana dal which I've washed and been soaking for the past couple of hours. So I'm going to put my chana dal into my meat. This recipe will make between 10 and 12 kebabs. Shami kebabs go incredibly well in burgers or sandwiches. They also go very well with rice dishes like biryani or pilau rice. Today I'm going to have it with chicken pilau, the recipe of which I'm also going to upload a bit later. They also go very well with plain rice and tarka dal. So those are my favorite combinations with Shami kebabs. Into this I'm also putting some roughly chopped 2 medium-sized onions. Into this I'm also going to add a teaspoonful of ginger paste and a teaspoonful of garlic paste. Now I'm going to show you the spices I'm going to put into the cooking broth. The spices I've chosen, and I will strongly suggest that you try different spices as well. Add a few, take away a few. It will just improve the flavor and the taste. The spices I've chosen, the ground spices I've chosen is salt according to taste. I got about a teaspoon there, turmeric powder, half a teaspoon there, and I also have half a teaspoonful of black salt. If you don't have black salt, etc., then don't worry about it too much. I got about a teaspoonful of black peppercorns and 3 cloves. The spices I've chosen are green cardamoms, about half a dozen, a couple of black or large cardamoms. I've taken the shells out and I'm just going to use the seeds. I got a couple of little sticks of cinnamon, 3 or 4 whole dried red chilies. If you don't have whole dried red chilies, then you can easily use chili powder or chili flakes. I got a few curry leaves and 2-3 dried bay leaves. And I also have few, about quarter teaspoon or half a teaspoon of mustard seeds and methi seeds. 2 teaspoonfuls of coriander seeds and a teaspoonful of cumin seeds or zira. All of this is going to go into my spice grinder and I'm going to grind this into a powder. So in goes my ground spices. I'm putting about half a liter of water in there. Change the water as you need it depending on the meat you're using. Just enough water to completely tenderize the meat and the dal, and have to make sure the water in the end is completely bone dry. I'm going to put my stove on, gently mix the spices, put the lid on, and I'm going to let this cook for the next hour, hour and a half on slow flame until my meat and dal are completely tender, and I shall see you soon. So after 2 hours of cooking and I have let this cool down, you can see the meat is all just disappeared completely and you can't see the dal either very much, so everything is mushed up. It's very dry, the water has completely dried up. Still bits of meat, so I'm just going to mush it up with a potato masher. So every little bit of meat that was still in a form of little pieces, I mushed it up completely, so it's quite smooth now. Into this I'm going to put a finely chopped bunch of fresh mint and also some fresh coriander which I have chopped up finely. When we make the kebabs, obviously we need to bind the meat together, so for which I'm adding an egg. So I got 1 egg which is beaten up and I'm going to add it slowly because I don't want to make the meat very mushy or very moist, otherwise it will not hold when I'm frying it. So I'll add it slowly, see what it looks like. So I've added about half of an egg, put a little bit more egg. I don't think I need the whole egg. So when you're making it, just be mindful. Don't make it so wet that you can't make kebabs easily. Okay, so that's looks fine to me and feels fine as well. So I'm going to make some kebabs out of it, which are little discs, as you know. So I've made 9 discs out of it. So I got 9 kebabs, quite good size kebabs. They're nice and firm. So my oil is heating here. So I'll fry them now, and I'll see you after in a few minutes, and we'll do a little taster. So there we are. I fried the kebabs. They look nice. I like my kebabs a bit dark, a bit charred on the outside. If you like them a bit lighter, just fry them a bit light. The taste of the pudding is in eating it. Let's try a taste of this one. Inside is lovely, as you can see. It is absolutely gorgeous. One of my favorite kebabs and one of the most delicious kebabs you can make. So do try this recipe, and I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you very soon. Until next time, thanks for watching.